let me show you how to make a family favorite apple crisp. I start with the store-bought crust, and then over the preceding months, for about a couple of months, I start buying a variety of apples, peeling them and slicing them up and placing them in the freezer. So you don't have to do all this work on the day that you're going to make the apple crisp. Start collecting various apples, cut them up, sprinkle them with a little bit of lemon, place them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer. And then I sprinkle them with a little bit of this apple pie spice, about a teaspoon. And then you want to cut up some chunks of butter and put that down. Sometimes I'll add just a sprinkle, maybe a couple tablespoons of sugar here, but sometimes I don't, because the apples are already sweet. So it's up to you. And then I'll add another layer of apples. You want those apples to be piled high because they're going to bake down some. Like so. I'm making a couple of pies. Add your chunks of apples again. Your chunks of butter. This is probably a quarter stick on each layer. A quarter stick, cut it up, put it down, add some more apples, and then another quarter stick, cut it up, put it on top. And then I added another couple of teaspoons of apple pie spice. Yeah. And then in another bowl, you're going to do equal parts of brown sugar and all-purpose flour. I think I used probably about 3 cups of brown sugar and about 3 cups of all-purpose flour here. You're going to add about a tablespoon or 2 of cinnamon. It's up to you how much cinnamon you like. I love this recipe because you can kind of play with it. And then I cut up 2 sticks of cold butter and place that down into this flour, sugar, cinnamon mixture. You'll probably have some of this left. You can just put it in a freezer bag and stick it in the freezer and it'll be ready for your next apple crisp. I made a bunch here because I made a whole bunch of these pies for Thanksgiving. I have some family members who love this pie, so I made them their own special little personal apple crisp as well. Everybody's going to be asking you to make it, so get ready to be on the list to be the one that makes the apple crisp for whatever kind of gathering you're going to have. This is so good. So go ahead and just drop those cold chunks of butter down into that mixture, and then I used my hand. You could use a spoon or whatever you'd like. Get in there. See how I'm rubbing my hands together to kind of break up that butter a little bit? Get in there and get that flour, that brown sugar, that cinnamon, and those pieces of butter kind of well incorporated. Yes, get in there and do it, honey. Your family's going to feel the love. Yep, see that little bit of brown sugar that I'm blending in there? Yep, get in there and blend it up really, really well. Yep, like so. This is so fun. And then you're going to top your pie with this crumble mixture. You're going to use about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. It's up to you how much you like. That's one thing I love about this recipe. It's depending on how sweet you want yours or how crumbly. Make sure you put these pies on top of a cookie sheet with a piece of aluminum foil. Bake it on 350 for about 90 minutes. They're going to drip a little bit, so make sure you have them on your cookie sheet. Once you bake them for about 90 minutes, then you're going to add about another cup or so, maybe 1.5 cups of this crumble mixture if you want it extra crispy, please. That's the way my family likes it. Yep. And then you want to place it back in the oven, and you're going to bake it for another 20 to 30 minutes on 350. And ooh-wee, you are in for a treat. Get ready for this to be one of your new family and friends' favorite. Well, enjoy.